What's up? It's been far too long. Welcome back to the Cosmic Carolinian. I know that you see the thumbnail, but I do want to talk about Ironheart for a little bit. I don't really have much to say about it because I'm not the most familiar with the character. I just know that she has a connection to Tony Stark, which in the show, and maybe it's just for the show, it seems like it was changed. And so they're not running with it. I guess loosely they're running with it. There's the connective tissue with a character from the first Iron Man. I do recommend that you watch it. It's a pretty solid watch. Of course, people online are review bombing it and everything. I mean, it is what it is. That it's kind of expected nowadays. People hate everything, and I don't even truly believe that they hate everything. They literally just pull the pin out of a grenade, throw it in a room full of people arguing, and let it blow up, and then they walk out. That's literally what they do. They will just type something real quick online just to get everybody riled up, and then everybody looks stupid in the face. Anyway, I digress. I would say you should watch Ironheart. The one thing I will say is that it does seem a little rushed, and also with her whole thing about saying that she wants to be iconic and make something new and everything, that was just kind of weird to me because she literally just made the Iron Man suit, or made a version of the Iron Man suit. And so those few things are my critiques with it. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints. I mean, it was a solid show for me. It's not the best show in the world. Like I said, if I was more familiar with the character, maybe I would be more attached to it or whatever. But I mean, it was cool. It's a good watch. It's not one of my favorite Disney Plus Marvel shows, though. I will say that. So, but I recommend that you watch it. So let's get to the real reason why you're here. You saw the thumbnail. For those of you that have not watched the show, you may be thinking, who is that? Why? Like, who is that? That is Mephisto. I'm sorry, I put a spoiler warning at the beginning of the video, and as far as you know, or you knew before you saw the spoiler warning, it was just a picture of some dude or whatever. But that is Mephisto. They finally pulled the trigger on Mephisto, and now we can get the Midnight Suns. I really don't even care about the Midnight Suns so much. There's two characters that I care about the most, and that's Blade and Ghost Rider. All I want is for them to go ahead and keep pulling triggers, and we get to the point where we finally see the Midnight Suns. Ghost Rider and Blade really, but Ghost Rider specifically might be my third favorite character in the MCU, possibly. I don't know what it is about Ghost Rider. I grew up with the Nicolas Cage version of Ghost Rider. That was Johnny Blaze, and I watched those movies. I went to the movies to see the second Ghost Rider. I think I went by myself, while my mom and my sister went to some other movie. That's how much I like Ghost Rider, and everybody hated that movie. Revisionist history will tell you that was one of the best movies ever and blah, 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 but they're lying. Everybody hated that movie when it came out, and so that's the real reason why I want the Midnight Suns to go ahead and pop up. But I do want to see all the Midnight Suns in action. And I don't know who the team will consist of. It's been rumored that there will be Doctor Strange, Wong, Blade, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, Elsa Bloodstone, that crew from there, Man-Thing, as well as a few other people sprinkled in there. So the rumors have suggested that they are actively working on a Midnight Suns project, and that's why Blade has been delayed yet again. But I don't know, recently Mahershala Ali he seems to be kind of parting ways with the project, which I hope that doesn't happen. But in his defense, he has every right to, because the character was announced, his portrayal of the character was announced in 2019. It is now 2026 almost. We are halfway through this year, and we don't have a single actually, that's not true. We have him speaking off screen in the Eternals in a post-credit scene, and I believe he was in What If or something, or he's gonna be in Marvel Zombies. I'm not sure exactly. I stopped watching What If after season 1, I believe, so I haven't even watched it to speak factually about it. But nonetheless, it looks like we may finally be seeing Blade as well as the Midnight Suns and Ghost Rider. And that's the thing that I'm most excited about. I mean, the fact that they actually put Mephisto in there, like, he has been hinted at and teased so much. Everybody thought Mephisto would be in WandaVision. That's where it first started, the rumors. They said he would be in there. Then they mentioned him and Agatha all along, which I actually watched the whole series. Again, not one of my favorites, but there was a specific episode where they said his name, and that's the first time they've called him by name. When they were talking about Agatha's son, they called him a agent of Mephisto or something. And I think they worded it like that because the Bible refers to people that are evil as agents of Satan, and Mephisto is the MCU's devil or Satan, pretty much. But I don't think he's like the end-all be-all Satan or whatever. I think he's just a demon. I digress. Anyway, but they finally did it in Ironheart. They finally pulled the trigger. He's around, so I'm guessing he's gonna start pulling the strings and stuff. And he alluded to working with other people. There's a new Rockstar's video where Eric Voss broke down the potential people that he could have worked with and gave deals to or made deals with, such as Allegra DeFontaine. I think I'm saying her name right. The lady from the Thunderbolts, who has been in the background. She was in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever as well. He also mentioned potentially Kingpin, Justin Hammer from Iron Man 2, as well as Thanos, which was surprising to me because apparently Thanos showed up, or not Thanos, I'm sorry, Mephisto first showed up in a comic issue with Thanos. And so it's interesting to see if that will be the case, if he actually made deals with these people or not. And yeah, I don't know, man. There's not too many details. We don't know a lot. This is his first introduction, but it's exciting that we're getting closer to seeing the Midnight Suns. And that's one of those projects that really piqued my interest. As soon as people said Ghost Rider and Blade and stuff being on a team and all of it, I was like, okay, all right, yeah, I'm interested. So that's all I got, really. I just wanted to talk about that quick. I didn't want to make the video too long. I see we're getting here at about 12 minutes. So I just wanted to talk about it briefly. I don't have a lot to say about Ironheart, like I said, but I do recommend the show. You may not like everything. I didn't like everything, but it's a pretty good watch, especially towards the end. So yeah. And also, again, like I've said, we are one step closer. This might be like the final push, introducing Mephisto in Ironheart, where we finally get the Midnight Suns. And I really want to see Werewolf by Night while we're at it too. Like, that's another character that I'm really interested in seeing again, because the Werewolf by Night special feature was amazing. One of my favorite MCU projects. That was fire. So, all right, let me not keep being long-winded. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it took so long to get back to making videos, but I'm back. And yeah, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. And as always, try to give it a like, leave a comment, tell me what you're looking forward to, share this with your mama and them. And I will catch you guys on the next video. See you.